Hey there. Welcome back to English Mode On. Have you ever felt like you can understand English perfectly, but when it's time to speak, you just can't? Maybe you've spent years studying English, watching movies, listening to podcasts, even reading books. You understand almost everything. But when it's your turn to speak, your mind goes completely blank. You're not alone. A lot of English learners experience this. You might feel confident when listening, but when it comes to speaking, you freeze up. Why does this happen? And more importantly, how can we fix it? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Let's start with the big question. Why is speaking harder than listening? Listening and reading are passive skills, while speaking and writing are active skills. Recognizing words is easier than producing them in real time. Another reason is translation. Instead of thinking in English, you might first think in your native language, then translate. By the time you find the right words, the conversation has already moved on. Step 1. Start thinking in English. To stop translating, train your brain to think directly in English. Start small. When walking outside, describe what you see. There's a red car. The woman is wearing a blue dress. The dog is running. Or try inner monologues. Talk to yourself in English while cooking. I need to chop the onions. Now I'm adding salt. The water is boiling. The more you do this, the faster English will feel natural. Step 2. Use the shadowing technique. Shadowing means repeating what a native speaker says immediately, like an echo. For example, if you're watching a TV show, repeat the lines right after the character. Don't stop to analyze, just focus on pronunciation and rhythm. A study from the University of Tokyo found that shadowing improves fluency, pronunciation, and listening skills. Start with short phrases, then move to longer sentences. Step 3. Speak, even if you're alone. Many learners struggle with speaking because they don't have someone to practice with. But guess what? You don't actually need a partner. You can practice speaking alone. Yes, I know it sounds a little strange, but trust me, it works. Try this. Imagine ordering coffee. Hi, I'd like a large cappuccino, please. Oh, and can I get it with almond milk? Or introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Emma. I'm from the United States, and I love helping people learn English. Practicing alone helps you get comfortable forming sentences. The more you speak, the easier it becomes in real conversations. Step 4. Find speaking opportunities. Of course, if you do have the chance to speak with others, take it. Here are a few ways to practice speaking with real people. 1. Language exchange. Find a partner who wants to learn your language and practice together. 2. Online tutors. Get structured speaking practice with feedback. 3. Speaking clubs. Many communities have groups for practicing English. If you don't have a partner, record yourself speaking and listen for improvement. Step 5. Stop fearing mistakes. One of the biggest reasons people don't speak is fear of making mistakes. But here's the truth. Making mistakes is a good thing. It means you're learning and improving. Think about babies learning to speak. They don't start with perfect grammar. They make mistakes all the time, but they keep going, and eventually they become fluent. The same thing applies to you. If you make a mistake, don't worry. No one is judging you. Native speakers appreciate the effort, and most of the time, they'll understand what you mean. Key vocabulary and phrases. Freeze. To suddenly be unable to move or speak. Example, I froze when the teacher asked me a question. Shadowing. A technique where you repeat what a native speaker says. Example, shadowing helps improve pronunciation and fluency. Monologue. A long speech by one person. Example, Henry subjected me to a monologue about his hospital stay. Technique. A way of doing something that requires skill. Example, they need to learn modern management techniques. Effort, physical or mental energy needed to achieve something. Example, I decided to make one more effort. Let's go over the key points again. How to start speaking fluently. 1. Start thinking in English. Train your brain by describing what you see. 2. Use the shadowing technique. Repeat after native speakers to improve fluency. 3. Speak even if you're alone. Practice conversations by yourself to build confidence. 4. Find speaking opportunities. Join language exchanges, hire tutors, or talk to a friend. 5. Stop fearing mistakes. Mistakes help you improve. Fluency comes from speaking, not just understanding. The perfect moment to start? Now. Here's your challenge. Pick one technique and start today. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments. What's your biggest challenge in speaking English? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.